is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
At the moment reading.
Yeah.
Alright, keep in mind I am not crowning you. I'm just telling you the energy that you are in, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. I don't need to know your name or your birthday or your zodiac sign. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. The way this works, I'm going to deal 13 cards. The first Orisha to pop out in those 13 cards, that's going to be the Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment. I deal 10 cards. First Orisha to pop out in those 10 cards, that's the Orisha that's over your actions. Then I deal 7 cards. Pay close attention to that one because that's the Orisha that's going to be over your destiny at the moment. Okay? One more shuffle and I'll be satisfied. Alright, so I've taken the liberty of shuffling your cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on. And the Holy Spirit. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
Alright, let's rock. First 13. 1, 2, 3. Alright, the Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment is Ogun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Orisha that's over your action is Zapana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you don't have an Orisha that's over your destiny. Let me ask, which one of y'all want to come and talk to her about her destiny? What's going on with that? What's going on with that? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you got Iku, honorary. Iku is gonna be over your destiny, so she has a message to say to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start with your first Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment. This is why you think the way you think, speak the way you speak, hear things the way you hear things, perceive your perception. Excuse me. In this house right here, you have Ogun. If you know anything about Ogun, he's a warrior. He's a warrior. He's a doctor. He's just about every damn thing that deals with conflict. And over your headspace at the moment, he's saying that he's there to help you remove the thing to which you are worried about. I don't know, it's almost like a head tumor or somebody who is just plaguing the fuck out your mind that they give you a headache when you think about them. And he said he needs to come and remove that because you can't do anything outside of thinking about this person to the point where it's affecting your urine. Like you urinating, or like somebody who pee on themselves when they think about somebody, or somebody who like, I gotta use the bathroom before I deal with this shit. You know, it's like he has to remove some form of blockage in the form of a person.
Okay.
This is what's over your headspace. This is the energy now. Are you trying to get rid of the thought process of somebody, or you're trying to get away from somebody in some form or fashion?
Yeah.
And this person selling you wolf cookies like this?
Say that again, I'm sorry. The person saying what?
I say, and this person selling you wolf cookies like this got you afraid of them, or if not afraid, just really worried.
Yeah. It's like I've been okay. I feel like I know I need to get away from this person. I think you and I had this conversation before. But anyway, I know I need to get away from this person, but it's hard because I've been dealing with him for so long, and it's really, really hard. There are times I say I can't deal. I've been a little stronger about it than I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as bad, but I'm still bad. But I'm not as bad as I once was. Like there's days I can just tune them out, but then of course, eventually, I'm back at it again.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, now. Oh boy, cause he giving me a headache.
Yep.
So what's up with a flooded basement or a flooded room? Like almost if you go downstairs, the basement done flooded, or you're in an abandoned building where water done leaked out the ceiling and it got that nasty orangish, brownish colored water. Just it's like the bottom of this thing is flooded and people are walking through this flooded mess.
I don't know. I mean, from time to time, my basement it doesn't get flooded, but and that hasn't happened in a while. Away from that, I don't know.
Well, I'm seeing somebody sloshing through the basement. So I would be careful flushing your toilet. Or I'd be careful of anything that could make that basement flooded, because I'm seeing the basement flooding. But as far as this guy right here, Ogun says he has to come here and take care of this.
Okay.
He has to. Would you like to ask him a question?
No, because okay. Let me think. I'm sorry. Let me think. He's here to take care of him. No. I can't think. No.
Ogun, is there anything? I'm not gonna let you get away. Ogun, is there anything I need to do to assist with removing this person? Is there anything you want me to do to lay the groundwork? Because what you ask Spirit to do, you have to do your portion on this side.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Is there anything that I need to do to release myself from him? Or to help assist in releasing from him?
Spirit, is there anything she can do? Let it go. Oh, okay. I see what it is. You are seeing the situation accurate and offer. Okay, so although you going through some shit, this person stressing you out, you genuinely still got love for this person.
Yeah.
I mean, you still wishing this person could change and shit. If you want Ogun to help, he's saying let this shit go. You are seeing the situation accurately. This person ain't gonna change.
Yeah, I know.
And then he says learn from your mistakes. Get an education from this. That once you get definite that this shit needs to be gone, he got you.
Okay. So once I get definite that, because I know it needs to be gone. I know it's not good for me. I know it's not good for me. It's just so hard when I let go. Because it's been so long.
We got you.
That hurts. Shit.
We get comfortable in our own prisons, you know.
Yes, exactly, and that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
All right.
I'm in prison, but yeah.
But you're comfortable.
Yep. To an extent, yeah. To an extent, yeah.
All right.
Because I'm not as comfortable as I used. Then I'm going to move on. I'm not as comfortable as I used to be. Right now, I just feel like I'm in prison. I need to get out. And like, how the hell do I get out of this? At the time, it was like, okay, I'm here. I'm comfortable. I'm no longer feeling that way. But I do love him.
It's your.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your second Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your action. This is why you do the things you do. Move the way you move. React to the things you react to. In this house, you got Zapana. Having Sapana in this house, Sapana is basically just telling you straight up that you're trying to heal him. You cannot fix a broken man. You cannot fix a broken brain. You cannot fix a broken heart. This is way beyond your capability. No matter how much you do whatever it is that y'all do, no matter how much you sing the Star Spangled Banner for his ass, this guy is broken, and you don't have the energy to fix it. It is what it is. He says back the hell up, and this boy needs spiritual help.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. That's what I figured. And it's funny because, I think it was last year, either last year or the year before last, he went back home. He's from, he's Africa, Sierra Leone.
Okay.
He went back home. Yeah. But when he came back, I felt there was something different about him. I kind of felt something different about him. And he looked different in his face in the beginning. Just in his face alone, it just looked different. Like, it looked like him, but to me, he looked different. And then the weirdest thing about it, because I have, staves and crystals, all that stuff in my room. The weirdest thing about it, when he came upstairs, he never stepped past my room. Like, he stood there in the hallway. He just stood there, and I'm sitting on my bed looking at him. I didn't say anything. He was talking, we were just talking, and I'm looking at him wondering, why is he standing there? Like, what's going on? And then I do have a spiritual advisor that I talk to from time to time. And I mentioned this to her, and what she said to me was, when he went back home, that he did something over there. She said it had anything to do with me or to hurt me, but he did do something over there. And I just said, okay. But for me, like I said, when he came back, he just looked different in his face. He doesn't look like that now, but he looks different in his face, if you understand what I mean. He just looks, to me, he looks different in his face. And every once about a month, he just looked different. And the fact that he couldn't come in my room, for me, it is okay. Something's up.
Yeah.
Because he can't even come in my room.
Okay.
And he looks different in his face. I said, well, is he trying to, seek spiritual help or whatever? Because he's going through a lot too. Because he's married. I think I mentioned that before. He is married. I'm like, okay, is he trying to, seek help or with that situation? I don't know.
Is he trying to seek help with his personal life outside of her? Is he trying to seek help with his personal life outside of her? Spirit says, work your magic. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I take it. Mm-hmm.
All right. So now let's go over here down to your third Orisha. This is Orisha that's over your destiny. Pay close attention to this one because this one typically won't change. This is your guidance step. Yep. In this house you have Iku, and she came sideways because she have a message for you.
Okay.
If you know anything about Iku, she walks by herself. She's an honorary Orisha. She's over death, separation, new beginnings, that type of things. She's that person that comes in and out. You pair her with Ogun, they make an excellent team.
Okay.
All right. So basically, she's saying that are you done beating your shoulder against the wall, against the door? It's just like she just keeps showing like a door is locked and you're like boom, boom, trying to get in because she took her cape off and showed me her shoulder. Matter of fact, her right shoulder. She's saying, so you're trying to break something down and you just keep pounding at it, and what you don't understand. This is a spiritual fight. This is not a physical fight. It's not even a mental fight. This is a spiritual fight. So what that boy did, what she's saying, what happened to him, he went over there to get removed what the ex-woman put on him. And he don't know how, and they took advantage of him over there. So you gotta get the fuck away or back up or separate for a while until he fixed this.
Okay.
or it's gonna start hurting you.
That makes sense.
Would you like to ask her a question?
What kind of question? Help me out, Baron. What kind of question? Help me out. What kind of question did I ask? So
This is your destiny. This is your destiny of separation, letting something die out, go away, renewal. Spirit, is it the right move for me to make to leave? When should I leave? How should I leave? Will he be okay if I leave? This is all about you getting away from this situation.
Okay.
And if your focus is caring about him, I think you should make the question about how your feeling is going to be once you get away from him.
Right, okay. Okay. Let me write this. I'm trying to forget because I remember the question or something you just said. First question, will I be okay mentally once I leave?
Spirit, will she be okay mentally once she leaves? Will she be okay? See the other person's point of view? What you mean by that? Will she be okay? Yes. See the other person's point of view, and yes, you'll see that this person is going to start doing better, and then you're going to be like, okay, this is all it took. So yeah, you're going to do good. This person is going to do good.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay. I have another question. I don't know if it may be pertaining to this particular guy, but I'm listening to the reading, and I'm thinking about who we're talking about now. But then I also have an ex-husband. Okay, we're just friends. Nothing like when I say nothing, but I'm wondering if what the spirits are picking up, if it's actually my ex-husband, if they're picking up, because I know he's really having a hard time. He's real, and I find myself trying to help him more than anybody, and it's a lot on me. I'm tired, but I still, because that's just who I am, I still try to push and help him. Like I said, there's nothing romantic between us or anything like that, but just as a friend, and I see what he's going through. Is it possibly him they're talking about that I need to just let him try to fix his own issues?
So I'm not gonna ask the question the way you're putting it, because you're still cradling two different Negroes here. You got me?
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask it like that. So, Spirit, will this brother be okay without her? Will her ex be okay without her? Correct?
Correct.
Spirit, will her ex be okay without her?
Ex-husband.
Ex-husband. Spirit says meditate, nurture yourself, and release tension. He's a grown-ass man. He'll be okay.
Sounds good. Okay.
You put yourself to no wonder we're going to have to come back and get your head together because you're too busy trying to be nursemaid to these men.
I know. It's crazy. I know. This is true. So I definitely need help.
You do.
Because that's what I do. I don't know.
All right. So how did you like your... Go ahead. What you were saying?
And I was saying, I'm sitting there thinking, because I need help. I need to figure out how do I release these people? How do I do me and work and think about me and work on me and not really focus on them? That's
the easy thing to do. While you in the house with this person and you can't do you live with one of them, right?
I don't live with either one of them, no.
So damn, wow, here we go.
Nope.
While you sitting up there not living with these people and they're off doing their thing in their whatever respective places, you have nobody to goddamn answer to. What you mean you need help doing you? Start out by walking your ass to the mailbox in some booty shorts and some sandals. First thing, be free. Start out by going to the store in the middle of the night to get you a thing of ice cream. Be free.
Yeah.
Start out by taking yourself to the damn movies. Be free.
Yeah.
Start out by taking yourself out to lunch and dinner. Be free.
Yeah. I thought I was going to do, it's crazy because I said I was going to do those things.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start doing that. I got to start just doing things by myself.
That's it.
I have to. One last question. How do I wrote it down. because you said something, and I want to know how do I, or let me start getting it. I wrote it down. Maybe just from the see a phone number. Where is it? Where is it? Because you said when you first do the readings, you said you don't crown anybody.
Correct.
You just telling everybody
the energy.
Okay, so how do where do, oh yes, like how can I, like can I be crowned, or where do I go, or how does that process work?
In order to be crowned, you have to go to a priest that practices Yoruba tradition, like an Ifa priest. They have that ability to crown, because it's a totally different ritual, steps, food involved, a lot of stuff involved, and they have that ability. I don't have that ability to crown anybody. I got the ability to talk to different spirits. They have the ability to give you that. So find you a nice Yoruba practitioner, talk to about their godparents, their priests, and ask them would they crown you, prospect them, see if they're going to let you be in their house, see if you want to be in the house, and things like that. But you will have to go to one of them.
Okay. And for Ogun and Iku to help me out, what is it that I need to do? What's that?
Oh, I thought you say what? Okay. Only thing you have to do is get a scalpel. Get a surgical scalpel, please. Okay. Get a surgical scalpel. Write both of their names on it and set it on your dresser.
Okay.
And you good. They take it from there.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, how did you like your reading?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. My question was answered. I enjoyed it. So, yeah. Okay.
All right.
So once I just get the surgical scalpel, I'm sorry, sit on my dresser, and then they'll take care of it from there.
Write their name on it, on each side.
Right. Put that name and really fast. And you right. Name. Okay. I have to find one of your readings. I think one of your readings you were saying how to connect with the spirit. And it said, I believe it was one of your readings I saw. It says get the oh my god, I can't even think. Oh my gosh. I know it says salt water. You said salt water. I have 3 different crystals were amethyst, citrine, and what's the blue one? Oh my god.
You trying to get rid of a soul tie connection?
No, I just want to connect with my spirits. Never really a soul tie connection. It wasn't a soul tie connection.
I don't know. So connected with your spirit is, you talking about sitting the salt water on the side of your bed, a glass of salt water, amethyst, and a blue candle, and lapis lazuli.
There you go. That's it. So when the question I have, it's just because it says mix the water, and when I was writing it down, I got so fast and wrote it down. So it's just mix the salt water and just sit on the dresser with the 3 crystals, correct?
Right.
On the side table.
Exactly. Okay. And burn the blue candle and go to sleep.
Okay. That's it. That's all I need to know. Because I have all those crystals. I just wanted to make sure I had the right ones.
All right.
That's it.
All right then, darling. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Pleasure talking to you as well.
All right. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right, everybody. That was a great one. Simple thing, affairs of the heart, as always. That was a good one. She got to learn what she got to learn, and she want to connect to her people. She wants to be crowned. So let's wish her luck on finding a great Yoruba practitioner, Ifa priest, that's going to do this for her. Wish him luck on that one. And yeah, I can't wait for the update. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so now. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. I'm going to put some Florida water on my hands before I touch on these cards. All right. So as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in ring zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. I'm going to be doing you. Excuse me. I am going to be doing a Who is my Orisha guiding me at the moment reading. I want you to keep in mind, I am not crowning you. I am just telling you the head space, the energies or whatever of those Orisha that's around you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you have to go to an actual Ifa priest who practiced that thing, and I do not. Alright, so the way it worked, I'm going to deal 13 cards. And the first Orisha to pop out of those 13 cards, that's going to be the Orisha that's over your head space at the moment. Then I'm going to deal 10 cards. The first Orisha to pop out of that 10 card deal is the Orisha that's over your action. Then I deal 7 cards. Play close attention to that one because the Orisha that pop out of that one, that's going to be the Orisha that's over your destiny.
Okay.
Alright, I've taken the liberty of shuffling the cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on them. Do I have permission to cut your card?
Yes.
Alright, so I want to say who is the older man in your life? Do you do you remember the movie Return of the Mac with that guy that played Goldie?
No, I don't, but I do recall the movie.
Oh, you never saw it, but you recall the movie. You can't remember the actual person, the lead star.
Right.
Okay. When you get a chance, Google his face. The lead actor, the one opposite of Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Now, the reason I told you to be mindful of him is I see an older man with his facial features, but much older, gray hair, gray eyebrows, bright skin color, that nose, that distinguished nose. And he is sitting like right here by my head in a chair, like an older guy in a chair sitting right here, you know, basically overlooking the reading like he will overlook somebody. So I wanted to see, did one of your relatives, granddad, father, have their distinctive features?
I don't know. I mean, my dad just recently passed.
Okay, then maybe I'm seeing maybe this is your father's energy, because I didn't know. I just see a senior man right here in a chair or throne type chair overlooking my tarot board.
Okay.
All right, so we'll see what's going on with that. All right, so I'm finna go ahead and start. So we're gonna go. Let's start. 13 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, your first Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment is Pumbagiri. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On another 5 card. The one that's over your action is Elect Ba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you do not have an Orisha that's over your destiny at the moment. I'm going to ask a question. Which Orisha wants to come and be over her destiny? Look deep. You know what she's going through. Which Orisha want to come and be over her destiny? 7 cards. 1, 2. Abba. And she's sideways because she got a message. Abba, she's sideways and she got a message for you. All right, let's get into it. All right, we're going to start with your first Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your headspace at the moment. This is why you think the way you think, speak the way you speak, even perceive the way you perceive things. In this house right here, in this area right here, you have Pumbagiri. Having Pumbagiri in this house, she's really talking about you have a strong sense for self-love at the moment. But this self-love is trickling down to you being kind of snappy, sassy, with an attitude in a way. It's like, it's really bad. I mean, it's really bad. Snappy, stern, direct. Ugh. And she's saying it's okay to have self-love, mama, and it's okay to enjoy yourself, wear your high heel pumps and step on a bit, but don't crush them as you doing it. Do you know what she's talking about?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Would you like to ask her a question? Okay. Would you like to ask her a question?
Why is it so much rage?
Why is it so much rage, Pumbaa? She want to know, because Pumbaa is the original lady of rage, by the way. Why is it so much rage? Why is it so much rage? Focus on your strength, persistence, fertility. Oh, okay. Either you're the firstborn, or you supposed to inherit something that you're not getting, because they keep showing me the light's supposed to shine on you, the light's supposed to shine on you, and this is due to children. So you ain't get the recognition you needed, you ain't get the shit you needed over time. Possibly you took care of your dad and before he passed or whatever, and you ain't get no recognition, no money, no will, no shit, and you just plumb pissed. That's where the rage coming from, because they saying you supposed to got an inheritance, because it's like focus on your strength. This is shining gold, you, Apollo. Then they got persistence, shining gold, Lu. Then they got fertility. So ain't nobody recognizing you.
Mm-hmm. That's right, but I'm the baby of my family.
Oh, you're so still, if the baby's supposed to get it all, the baby.
Yeah, I was told they were not getting nothing.
You're angry. Don't crush nobody with your anger.
I mean, I'm not, but I feel like it's a lie. I feel that in my spirit.
It's a lot of rage, so I'll leave it at that. I take back the anger. It's a lot of rage. All right. So now we're going to go over here to your second Orisha. This is Orisha that's over your actions. This is why you move the way you do. Even react to the things you react to. Your reflexes even. In this area you have Elect Ba. Having Elect Ba in this house, and you know anything about him, you know he's the heavenly gatekeeper, spiritual door opener, all that good stuff. Basically what he's saying is you can't pretend to be this enlightened being, this spiritual essence of a person, because he said you're putting on an act as a high and mighty, but not high and mighty earth, high and mighty all spiritual. That shit is beneath me. Putting your ass in a jar is beneath me. Doing the spell on you is beneath me. This is what he's saying. This is not beneath you. Saying this is something you will do if pushed. Am I making sense?
Yeah, you are.
So he's saying why are you faking in the name of spirituality? Why don't you just come out and tell bitches don't fuck with you?
Because I used to have a temper and I kind of like controlled all of that.
No, you're getting a handle on that temper, but Spirit said the whole enlightened aspect of you, how you going around pretending to be so enlightened like you wouldn't take their hair and wrap that bitch up in something. Spirit say don't pretend. Let the motherfuckers know that you don't like them, you don't mean business, and they'll shut up and leave you alone versus you having to go and do something to wreck your karma. You following what Spirit's saying?
Yes.
Would you like to ask
But
something?
I keep it to myself.
So you keep to yourself with all this pent up energy.
Yeah, and try to release it.
How you release it? Punching the bag, running, exercising, screwing? How you release it? Now, I'm being real here.
How to release it? I mean, I try to meditate.
Wow.
Meditate and think of positive outcomes.
So can I be honest with you?
Sure.
That's a bunch of BS. Meditating and thinking positive is a bunch of BS. That ain't gonna get you nowhere but more frustrated. So let me help you here. I'm finna help you. This is a patented thing. So, and I'm finna give you a lesson. So you know the human being, a whole human being is made up of 3 parts. Total 3 parts. There's various moving triggers in those parts, but a human is made up of 3 parts. Do you know what those 3 parts are? You hear it all the time.
No.
They're made up of mind, body, and soul.
Oh.
Correct?
Correct.
These are the 3 basic building blocks of a man, or woman, or they, or them. Don't matter. Now, if you're sitting around just focusing on your spiritual, and you're meditating and thinking positive, you still forsaken, not paying attention to, not giving any credence or attention to 2 other parts of your entire anatomy. You follow me here?
Yes.
So that's one aspect you need to do. Now let's say that's your soul, that's your spirit. Mind, body, and soul. That's your soul portion. You got that under wrap. You're meditating. But you still angry, right?
Right.
Now, let's say you want to go to your mind. So, and I'm going to think positive too. I'm going to meditate for my spirit. Now I'm going to think positive. So now you got the meditation going down. You getting yourself a penance. Standing still, not basically not doing what the fuck you're made to do in your mind. Then you tell your mind think positive. That's 2 things. Now there's one more thing that everybody forget when it comes time to trying to get rid of their anger or release any emotion. They forget that body. And let me tell you something, that body is the most important one, because the body leads when the mind and the spirit isn't right. Because the body is 100% desire. So, hear me out.
Yeah.
If you ignore the body, you're never going to get this anger out of you. And I'm finna give you an experiment. I'm finna give you something here. Take it now.
Okay.
So, I meditate and I meditate and I think happy thoughts. 2 of them. But your body still has needs. Your body still have wants. Your body still have sin. Your body still have nerves. Your body still need to move. So it's like you make a fist and you'll feel the pressure of your fingers pressing the knuckles, and you squeeze real hard when you're mad, and then you can release that anger and pain. That's because you just gave all 3 of those aspects of a man. You just gave all 3 of them a taste, or you just put them in action. So let me take it back a little bit more. So you're angry, you're upset. So you say you're finna go and meditate, think happy thoughts, probably smoke a blunt. I don't give a damn. But then that body is still sitting there. So now you need to release the energy that's pent up in that body, because that body needs some attention. So you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to get to yourself, and you're supposed to swing as hard as you can, fight as hard as you can, jump up and down as hard as you can. That person inside your mind that's fucking with you, that thing inside your mind that's beating your ass and fucking with you, you are supposed to beat the shit out of it in your mind, to the point where your body think you just had an actual fight. And when you get up and you recover, you see that thing in real life, and you see that thing again in your mind, and you already beat his ass. And now it has no power over you. Now you can release all that tension. This is spirituality 101. You follow me so far?
Right. Yes, I am.
So the next time you sitting up there thinking you just gonna do ram yam mo way kekio type shit, you get up and you put on you some boxing gloves, and you even put the Vaseline on your skin and put your hair in a ponytail as if you finna go for a real brawl. and you punch and you kick and you scream and you fight, and I ain't saying do no martial arts shit like practice. I mean, you really imagine that thing in front of you and you beat his ass in your mind to the point where you tired. And if you can't do this for 15 minutes to where you sweating, breathing hard, farting, pissing, rolling on the ground, and probably have to go take a shit after that, you ain't do it right. You will win every conflict, and you ain't gotta go face them people who fucking with you, because in your mind you ain't gotta confront them in real life because you already beat them, and your brain could think, say, I already whooped his ass, so now I know they gonna do this, they gonna do this. The world slow down, and then you can manage your day-to-day affairs. I do it every day. I kick somebody's ass. I kick 300 niggas ass a day. You follow me?
Yeah, I do. I'm following you.
This is gonna help you. Would you like to ask Legbar a question? You said how to get out of it. I just gave it to you. I'm going to go over here to your next card. Woo, I get passionate when I talk about that because I want to fuck somebody up now. You brought back an old memory. Somebody who pissed me off.
I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying not to get out of my character.
Well,
so
you know what? When you in your house and your four walls where nobody can see you, you get out of your goddamn character, because that's the time you can put the character out there in the front, because you ain't got to worry about nobody seeing it. And you beat the fucking person ass in your mind, because the brain can't tell from what's real or fake until you give it a sense. And we got 5 of them. Until you can imagine a movie, you can imagine killing somebody, you can imagine screwing somebody, you can do it all. But until you touch on yourself, you ain't have sex with that individual. Until you punch something or squeeze a fist or hit the wall, you ain't did nothing. That's just a thought. You follow me? Until these muscles stretch and strain and fight, until you perspire, then you realize you did something. The brain say, I just fought that person in real life. I just handled that situation in real life. I just touched the snake and I'm afraid of him in real life. When you just been imagining that you touching the thing to the point where you panic. Then your brain say, there's another solution to how we can handle this so we don't have to fight that person no more. And then life get a little bit better and shit get a little bit easier and you stay your ass out the chain gang.
Right.
All right.
Yep. I'm following it.
So now we're gonna go over here to your third. We're gonna go over to your third Orisha. This is the Orisha that's over your destiny. Pay close attention to this Orisha, because this is how you're gonna end up, and most likely this one's gonna set the precedence for all future movements. In this area right here, you have Abba. Abba is over relationships, typically marriages, any kind of bad marriages. She's over that right there. She's vindictive about breaking up a bad relationship, breaking up a bad marriage. She's the one that's that person. Now, on top of that, she's over all relationships, brother, sister, and everything. So what she's telling me to tell you is that you have to literally cut your family off. And I don't know why she said that. Huh?
I already did.
No, you cut off physical. You cut off physical contact, but they can call you if they need you. She's saying cut their ass off for good. Change your number like you did. Don't answer your text or your email. Don't bark it up. If Pops was the last thing that was keeping y'all together, Pops is gone now. He'll understand that you need to get your sovereignty in your mind right. Leave these people alone. She said cut off the relationship, and your destiny is to avoid these people for at least a year or 2.
Okay.
Would you like to ask her a question? Is her family's the enemies of hers? Go now. I'm done. Spirit said go now. What did Abba tell you?
Yeah. Go for 2 years. I mean, like,
get away.
I already like cut her.
Then she said you asked Spirit. Spirit said go now. All right. So how did you like your Who Is My Orisha got me at the moment reading?
I loved it. It truly inspired me. So now I know what to do.
So no putting people in jars, no none of that shit. Just defeat them in your mind and get away from them.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, feels that way, don't it? Just feel like a relief just got off your shoulder. You got a blueprint how to do things now.
Yeah.
That's what the Baron here for.
Thank you. I'm really grateful, and I really appreciate that.
No problem.
Wow.
Yeah. This is what I teach. And I don't teach this on the spiritual level. I teach this to at-risk youth in the community. So imagine me empowering these kids to understand this aspect. They ain't gotta sell no drugs. They ain't gotta go hurt nobody. They ain't gotta do that. They could live on. They could go on with their life and stay out of prison.
Yeah. Yep. That's the way of unbelievable. That's all I can say. I can't even get the words out.
Oh yeah. Well, if you need to reach me, you know how.
Yeah, I do, and I will. I shall return.
All right,
Return
then.
of the Mac.
You know, return of the Mac, Eddie. Come on. Oh
Yeah,
my God. Just go watch the movie and see, do your family have some features with the lead of that show opposite Richard Pryor. I think his name was Goldie.
Okay.
Yeah, go see, because that's the image of a real older version of him sitting right here. He's gone now. He turned his chair and he keeps sitting down in the chair, but he's floating off now. So he just had to oversee this reading. Maybe that was your pops.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Thanks.
Thank
you.
All right, darling. You have your good one.
Thank you. You too.
All right. All right, everybody. I got a little passionate with that one because Spirit showed me the anger in her heart, and she's trying. And he showed me something that, and it's a method that I teach younger kids how to do, and I do it myself, and I teach my kids so they don't get into trouble. And now you guys know that as well. If you haven't hit that like button, this is the time you do so. Every like helps the channel. Every share, subscription, like, it helps the channel. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust the you and universe. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.